Welcome back to the channel. If you haven't seen episode 1 on this build, then what are you waiting for? Go and click episode 1, watch how I built this box. This episode is about how I carpet wrapped it. It's still got a little bit of glue on there. I haven't got around to cleaning it yet. But there's going to be a third episode as well, so definitely hit that subscribe button. The third episode is going to be sound deadening it. I'm putting this front on and building the control box into the bottom. I'll give you a little sneak peek. The printer's obviously going now, so I don't want to let too much heat out. But she's in there cooking away, doing some lovely prototype car parts. So let's roll straight into it. So what I did is I wrapped a couple of the sections separate, this and the front, just in an attempt to make it look a little bit neater. Now this has thrown up its own issue that I'm going to struggle hiding the screws, but I'm hoping this little plan what I've got is going to hide them okay. So what I'm going to do, got a nice sharp Stanley. I'm going to look for the countersinks what I made earlier. I'm just going to put a small incision in them. I'm not sure if this is going to work. I'm hoping it does. So I got this as well, this hinge. I didn't build this box for this hinge, it just happened to come in 600mm, which is perfect. So get it lined up where you want it, fold it over so you know the clearance you need. And let's get that fixed in there. For this hinge I am using a lot thinner screws. Now these are measured in grams and length, so obviously if you go for an inch screw, the lighter the grams, the thinner it's going to be. Now I should have probably used thinner screws for a lot of this, and maybe I wouldn't have had to pilot hole it all, but I used the screws what I had. But I do have some smaller ones that are ideal for this hinge. It was perfect before I installed this carpet. Looking at it now, I think the carpet might have thrown it off a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. If I split it, I'm going to have to think of a bit of a solution. So all this glue and stuff, what you can see, all this will wipe off with the right product. I'll show you the right product when I'm wiping it later. I think it's called Auto Smart TARDIS. But any glue and tar remover will work. Auto Smart TARDIS is just good because it's relatively cheap in large amounts. I used to use it all the time when I was doing the vehicle detailing. But yeah, that's a good fit, so I'm going to finish off putting these in. That's close to the ceiling. I'd give you a look at that. We have got about 3 inches there. So I did think I was going to need to put some seals on this joint here, but the carpet seems to be doing a pretty good job of just closing the gap. I mean, a good way to find out would be put a light in there, shut it, see where you've got any light pouring out of, or some smoke. You can get little smoke pellets and stuff. If you were printing anything that's like harmful, you definitely want to make sure that's airtight. But for me, I'm more concerned about just keeping the heat in and keeping the noise down. So tune into the next episode to see how we're going to make this quiet, because at the moment it's acting like a speaker, so we need to make this quiet. But let's see if the 3D printer actually fits first. But yeah, we look good to go.